Okay, come here on page 97. So 97, same thing which I had told you, that Bujo has been reading about the way people used to measure distances before such standard scales were made. कि जब scales नहीं थे दुनिया में, so how people used to measure the distances. And there are so many occasions, and you know that measuring the things are very important. There are so many occasions when we come across a need to measure lengths and distances. You know that the work of the tailor is what? The tailor stitches the clothes and he cannot do without proper measurement. So just imagine that he doesn't take your measurement and he just give you one loose fitting kurta. So would you like to wear it? No, na. So that's why there are some professions where people, they need to measure the length. So tailor needs to measure the length of the cloth to know if it is enough to stitch a kurta. A carpenter also, who is doing the wooden work. So if you are giving some cupboards to
मैम जो
make to the carpenter, yes Karman.
मैम जो प्लांट्स को रखनी है, मैम सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट इन बिटवीन, बट मैम ये जो प्लांट्स बनाते हैं मैम, आई मीन प्लांट्स के जो मैम ये गमले बनाते हैं, और मैम वो गमले को होल्ड करने वाले स्टैंड मैम, उसमें भी स्केल यूज किया जाता है.
Obviously, because anything which you will put, because they will take the measurement of the pot, then they will make the stands, because that pot has to fit into that stand which they are making. So everywhere, so many places are there where measurements are very important. Carpenter also need to measure the height and width of a cupboard. Okay, so to know how much wood he would need to make its door. The farmer also needs to know the length and breadth or the area of his land to know how much seed he can sow and how much water would be needed for his crops. So these are the things where these measurements are very important to know. Suppose you are asked how tall you are. Okay, this is a very normal measurement which we all like to do. If I ask you how tall you are, then you want to tell the length of a straight line from the top of your head to the heel of your feet. You stand up straight near to along to the wall, then you just measure it from the top of your head to the heel of your feet. How long is this broom? What is broom? Anyone knows what is broom? Broom is what? Yes, anyone? What is broom?
झाड़ू.
Yes, yes. How long is, because these are the in our daily life we use these things. How long is this room? How wide is this desk? How far is it Delhi to Lucknow? How far is the moon from the earth? All these questions have one thing in common. So what is that one thing in common? They all concern distance between two places. So distance between two places is the thing that we need to measure. The two places may be close enough, like the two ends of the table, or they may be far apart, like Jammu and Kanyakumari. Okay. Now let us do a few measurements to see what exactly we need to do when we measure distances or lengths. Now two activities are there which you will do yourself, but I will tell you how to do. So in the activity 1, page 97, activity 1, work in groups and each of you do this activity one by one using your foot. Now we are just reaching on the standard scales measurement. But before that, what methods were used by the ancient people to measure the distances that we are coming to know. Okay, first I told you the sticks, then I told you the string, and now foot also. So you know the measure of your foot. So foot as a unit of length. Now you will use foot as a unit of length. Measure the length and breadth of the classroom. So now you are not attending classes, regular classes are not there. So what you can do, in which room you are sitting, so you will measure the length and breadth of that room with the help of your foot. Clear? So you will take your foot length as a unit of measurement. So with your foot, you will measure, means you have to walk the distance. It is possible that while measuring these, you may find some part remains to be measured as it is smaller than your foot. Use a string to measure the length of a part of your foot as you did before. Okay, so what you have to do in this table 10.1, understood what you have to do? In table 10.1, I'm telling you, you will not measure the length and breadth of classroom, but you will measure the length and breadth of a room in which you are sitting, taking your foot length as a measurement. Okay, you have to start, for example, this is your foot. Okay, so 1, then 2 by joining, then again 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many on the length side, how many foot length you will come, and then on the breadth side, how many foot lengths will come. And there can be the chance that in the end, where the length will be finished of the room, in the end there will be some space left that will be smaller than your foot. So that small space you will measure it with. I told you how to measure the small spaces which are left. How will you measure that small space? Anyone?
Ma'am, with string.
Yes. So that the small will be left, that will be smaller than your foot. So there you will use a string. So what you will do, string की length आपको उतनी लेनी है exactly of your foot length. Okay. So for example, this is foot, but this is hand. Okay, I'm giving example. So you take the length of this. So from here up to here. So you just take this much string length. ओके सो आपको उतनी स्ट्रिंग लेंथ लेनी है अकॉर्डिंग टू द मेजरमेंट ऑफ योर फुट लेंथ. जितनी आपकी फुट की लेंथ है उतनी आपको मेजर करके स्ट्रिंग की लेंथ लेनी है. ओके सो देन यू हैव टू measure the space which is left, so that is smaller than your foot, so you can fold it. Okay, that will be 1 by 2, 1 by 2 string length, or 1 by 4, or 1 by 8. Okay, that depends how much space is left which is to be measured. So like this you will be doing this table 10.1. Table 10.1, measuring the length and breadth of your room, not classroom here. Okay, cut classroom here because we are in the situation where online classes are there, so classroom is not there. So you will check, you will measure the length and breadth of your room in which you are sitting. And what you will do, there it is written here, name of the student. So here you write name of the family member, because you cannot be together. So once you do it yourself, or then you tell your brother or sister to do it, and then you can tell your mother or father, any three persons you from your family will do this activity. Okay, and then at the end you will see what will be the observations, that you will tell me later on. Okay, tomorrow. Now this is, so where what we are using here, we are using foot as the unit of measurement. Clear? Now activity 2. Activity 1 is your homework. Understood? Is there any doubt in this how to do? I hope you understood. Saksham, mute yourself.
Ma'am, your voice is.
Yes, I hope activity 1 is clear that how you have to do it. Okay, now see activity 2. Activity 2, we are taking something else to measure the distance now. What we are taking? We are taking handspan. So this is called handspan. Handspan is the measurement length of the space from the tip of the thumb to the tip of the little finger. So this is known as handspan. Okay, if I just measure this scale, so how many handspans will come? See, so you have to measure like this. So if I'm measuring the scale, so scale should be on the tip of the little finger and then at the thumb. So this is one handspan. So this is the measurement of one handspan, and then these are, so it is less than two handspans. This much space is left in between, so it is less than, the measurement of the scale is less than two handspans. Okay,
Excuse
so
me,
here,
ma'am.
yes,
Ma'am,
yes,
in my house, ma'am, nobody can do this activity. So can I do this activity myself?
but bache, at least one more person you require, because we have to study the variations. That is the important part of
Ma'am,
this activity. At
ma'am,
least two.
actually my papa, dadu or chachu go to the shop and dadi, mama and me also home.
Only you stay at home alone. Nobody else
Ma'am,
is there.
दादी अम्मा के लेग
Okay,
में पेन है.
okay, nobody comes at home in the evening also. Sometimes they come now
मैम
at some.
इवनिंग में आते हैं.
So you can do it in the evening. How much time it will take? Just tell him you have to measure this with your foot steps. Just measure the length and breadth, and you quickly note it down. Very simple. Okay, so nothing is impossible if you have the will to do that. So if you are willing to do, you must do it. So at least if not three, at least two measurements you need to take of different persons, the foot length of different persons, because at the end you will see some variations. That is the important part of the activity. Okay. Now in the activity two, you will use what? So we will use hand span. So this is known as hand span. Okay. Hand span means from the tip of your thumb to the tip of your little finger. Now work in a group and each of you use your hand span as a unit to measurement. So in activity 2, we will be using hand span as a unit of measurement to measure the width of a table. Now not of the classroom, not of the room, only of the table. Okay. So if I have to measure the length of my table with the hand span, so I will do it like this. I will start from this corner, 1, then 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 hand spans. The measure of my table is 5 hand spans. Okay, so these are the different methods of measuring the objects used in ancient times. बहुत एंशियंट टाइम्स में यही यूज करते थे जब स्केल्स नहीं होते थे. फुट यूज करते थे, हैंड स्पेंस यूज करते थे. So here too you may find that you need string lengths equal to your hand span and then fractions of this string length to make the measurement. So again it can be there that some length is left while measuring the length of the desk, some length is left, so that you will measure it.
Your video is found.
Not coming.
What happened?
Your video is stopped.
But it is visible at my end. Okay, so see what you have to do in activity 2. Activity 2, you have to use. In activity 2, you have to use your hand span as a measure of activity. And hand span में ये thumb और ये finger नहीं लेनी because this is the tallest one. But hand span means you have to take the thumb and the little finger. So this is your hand span. This is not your hand span. Middle finger, your index finger, these are not the hand span. So hand span is from the thumb to the little finger, this little finger. Okay, so this is hand span. This is one hand span. From here to here, one hand span. Clear? So you have to use one hand span now to measure the length of the desk. You might be left with some space at the end that will be measured with the string. Okay.
Ma'am, like this.
Who is? I cannot see. Yeah.
Ma'am, like this. Ma'am, yes. Ma'am, yes.
I cannot see your video where you are. So many videos there. Actually, on my screen only my video is there. Chalo, anyways, tomorrow I will see. Okay. So tomorrow you all will tell me what is foot length, what is hand span, what is string length. You need to read all this again. Okay. Now see. So record all the observations in table 10.2. So mark your homework is to complete table 10.1 and table 10.2. In table 10.1, you have to measure the length and breadth of your room with the help of the footstep. With the help of your foot length, that is used as a unit of measurement. And activity 2, you have to use hand span as a unit of measurement. Okay, so at least maximum 3 different readings and minimum 2. So then record all the observations in table 10.2. We see that. So now there is a definition of measurement. Underline this on page number 98. Page number 98, last line C, last paragraph, it is written, we see that. Measurement means, underline from measurement, measurement means the comparison of an unknown quantity with some known quantity. So what do you mean by measurement? Measurement means you are measuring. It is the comparison of an unknown activity. Unknown activity means if I want to know the length of any object, so I am measuring it with the hand span. So my hand span is the known quantity, but the scale is unknown quantity. Clear? So we'll stop here because meeting is going to be over. So I hope the things are clear to you. If any doubt is there, you can ask.